Welcome back to Chikarang. Teams making their way out for the second half. Vietnam very much in control of this Group D clash at the moment. They lead by 2-0. Goals coming from Quang Hai and Van Kiet. But they missed a penalty on the stroke of half-time after Saddam Hussein had brought down Quang Hai inside the penalty area. And Kong Farong saw his kick come back off the crossbar. There's a substitution at half-time. Hung Dung is the man that's come on. Now he's Van Kiet, the captain, one of the 3 overage players. In fact, Hung Dung makes it that all 3 overage players are now on the field for Vietnam. Yusuf Ahmad prepares to get the second half underway. Pakistan, all in white, will kick from left to right in the second half. Possibly feel a little bit of a lifeline with that missed penalty from Vietnam. But they know they have to improve significantly in the final third if they are to try and salvage anything from this match in the second 45 minutes. Early touch for Chien Dung at the start of the second half. The Vietnam goalkeeper didn't have a save to make in that first half. The one shot Pakistan did manage was well off target. It's Kong Farong, the man who missed that penalty in the first half. Wanted to go for power and clattered it against the face of the crossbar. Reminder again that the top 2 teams in each of the 6 groups automatically go through to the round of 16. The third place teams in the group will go into a mini league table, and the top 4 of those will make it through. Just 2 teams will be left going home to the tournament early. Some notable absentees in this year's competition, one of them being India. There's Chong Farong coming forward again, who's just bottled off the ball there by Ali. India were supposed to be here, but the Indian Olympic Committee refused to sanction them because they felt they didn't have a chance of winning a medal, which was not very well received by the All India Football Federation after they climbed inside the top 100 of the FIFA rankings in the last 12 months. Tajikistan, the Maldives, Yemen and Lebanon have also failed to send teams to the Asian Games this year. Vietnam have started the second half pretty much the way they started the first, putting plenty of pressure on Pakistan's defenders. There's a mistake by Saqib. And again, just a little bit rushed down Dirk there to get the ball back. Goalkeeper came flying off his line. Well, the free kick goes the way of Vietnam. It was Phuong Hao, the man that was brought down. Deliveries have been really pretty good, actually, from Vietnam in this game so far. They've put Saqib Skol under a little bit of pressure. Goalkeeper tends to opt for the punch rather than the catch if he's under pressure. And again, same philosophy applies. He very nearly sets up a chance on the edge of the penalty area for Hung Dung, the substitute, but can't keep the shot down. It's well over the top. Vietnam have tasted victory already in a competition this season, the VFF Cup, held in Hanoi. Annual tournament. They beat Palestine, Oman and drew with Uzbekistan to finish top of their group. Oh, a little bit of silverware for these under-23s. Three-time silver medalists at the Southeast Asian Games. And not such a great campaign for them in the last games in Malaysia, where they finished behind Thailand and Indonesia. Pakistan have virtually been pegged back inside their own half in this opening minutes of the second period. There's a foul on Riaz, which wins his side a free kick. Saddam Hussein. Into no man's land really from the captain. It's a great ball. Made his international debut in 2011. Slipped in field by Ahmed. Hassan. In field by Ahmed. Into no man's land really from the captain. It's a great ball. Made his international debut in 2011. Wasteful ball, comfortably cut out by Van Tan. Given away by Hung Dung, the substitute. Van Kiet did well, just stabbed it away before the challenge came in. Oh, that'll be a free kick. Might be the first yellow card of the game as well for Riaz. Slipped in field by Ahmed. Hassan. No attempt to play the ball on the edge of the penalty area. Realised that Zui Mang would have been in on goal. Pong Farong, sorry, the man that's been brought down. So the referee gives the first yellow card of the game to Riaz. Dangerous position this as well. So the goalkeeper hasn't looked comfortable with the ball coming at him with a little bit of pace. He's often gone for that double-fisted punch, which doesn't tend to get too much distance on the ball. Quang Hai looks to be the man that's shaping up for this one. Van Kiet's over the ball as well. They're just moving away now. Sakib just trying to get his wall to move over a little bit to cover that near post area. Now the free kick will come in. It is Quang Hai, up and over, and just wide. Got good dip on that ball as well. Goalkeeper scrabbling across, didn't need to make the save. It's a little bit late with his dive as well, Sakib. The ball seemed to have hit the side netting before he managed to get the dive in. Quang Hai just inches away from his second goal of the game. And the goalkeeper seems to have injured himself as well, while attempting to get across there. Did get a knock in the first half as well, which needed treatment. South Korea, the most successful football side in these Asian Games. 4 wins. As Pakistan prepare to make a substitution, it's Yusuf Ahmad that's coming off, and Mahmood Khan. Joining Saddam Hussein on the field as the overage player in the Pakistan lineup now. Don't see much of Park Hang-seo on the sidelines. He tends to leave the directing to his coaching staff while he sits back and watches things from the bench. That's a poor ball out. Here come Vietnam once again. It's An Dirk. Shot blocked. Still the pressure's on. Vun Hao took a deflection. And just seemed to wrong foot the goalkeeper. It's gone for a goal kick, so another chance goes begging. Vun Hao with a shot which went flashing wide. And it just came off Van Kiet on its way through. It would have been a tester for Sakib if he hadn't taken that deflection. It was certainly on target. Flashing wide. It's An Dirk. Shot blocked. Still the pressure's on. Vun Hao took a deflection. Hassan. Yunus just seemed to wrong foot the goalkeeper. It's gone for a goal kick, so Hayat. Another chance goes begging. Vun Hao with a shot which went flashing wide. And it just came off Van Kiet on its way through. We mentioned South Korea, those 4 wins. They're the defending champions, of course, having won the title in Incheon, their own country, 4 years ago. It's their first win in the Asian Games since 1986. The wins have all been pretty well spread out. They were runners-up, bronze medal winners rather, in 2010 in Guangzhou. Iran have also won 4.
Rất là lòng hoàng. Tiếp tục U23 sẽ là người thực hiện buổi hãm biện này. Tôi nhớ trong World Cup có một cái ông là tên là Duma, và sau khi mà tôi và anh captain ngày hôm đó đọc tên xong thì ngồi cười mất 10 phút không thể bình luận được gì cả. Cuối đầu pha bóng của ai? Mở quá nhìn không rõ. Chuyền của Quang Hải dành cho Văn Thành. Đã có lỗi.
Victory there would be a real boost for their chances. There are 5 teams in that Group A, so hence the reason.
Cho bạn nào hỏi tên mình là gì thì tên mình là Batman bạn ơi. Batman.
South Korea, we mentioned a moment ago.
.tv có 3 bình luận viên, Batman, Captain và Robin. Phiên ngày này thì Robin bận đi học, còn Batman thì xin lỗi bạn, Captain thì đang bận đi đo đất.
Saudi Arabia and Myanmar for company in their group. Gold medal match will be on the 1st of September. A lot of football to be played between now and then.
Có 3 bình luận viên, Batman, Captain và Robin. Có 3 bình luận viên, Batman, Captain và Robin.
25 men's teams in the competition, 11 in the women's team competition this year. Well, they haven't added to their half-time score as yet in the second half. Five men's teams in the competition, 11 in the women's team competition this year. Well, they haven't added to their half-time score as yet in the second half. Competition, 11 in the women's team competition this year.